Hi guys. Oh my gosh, we are late. My fault. Although I believe in divine timing, I don't know. Oh, your hair looks pretty, Kimmie.
Oh, thank you. I didn't do anything to it.
Oh, really? It looks really nice. And I meant to tell you a couple of weeks ago I did too. But anyway, I'm just letting you know.
Let's see if I can find us.
Yes, let's see if we can find ourselves. Here we are. Yeah, I
Yes,
do
we're on.
apologize for being late, my dear. Okay.
We
Oh my
are on.
That's
Yes.
amazing. It said it starts in 3 minutes. I literally must have gotten here like just in time before StreamYard pulled it. Because, if Facebook doesn't get it on a certain time, they say, okay, you got to start over again.
All right. I'm sharing.
Awesome. Oh my God. I'm so excited about tonight. So, tonight we are doing, first of all, tonight is the Supermoon. It's the Buck Supermoon. I'm really excited. We're doing Buck Supermoon, full moon psychic readings, clearing, and healing energy combo. This includes clearing all the energy that no longer serves you, healing cord removal, anything that's in your energy field to clean out your aura, your auric field, chakra alignment. We get to align your chakras, light language, energy clearing, which I think I already said that. I did. And trance healing by body, mind, and soul. Donation amount for this today is $55.55. This is the perfect time for you guys to release stuff.
Did you also know
Yes, what?
that the Buck Supermoon is the moon that is closest to the Earth at this time? And it also is significant in the fact that you can manifest the previous wishes that you made.
Really? Tell us more about that.
Yes, you can manifest it. It's going back to last month's full moon.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Whatever wishes that you made before that, and mine have been pretty much all the same. So I'm kind of excited about it. It helps you to manifest those wishes now. It brings them in now.
I love
It's
it.
also, the moon is in the sign of Capricorn, which is a hard worker of the zodiac.
Yes, that's absolutely right. By the way, we're live on Twitter tonight too.
We are.
We are. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. First time.
I don't even have a Twitter account.
I do, and I didn't even know you could live stream on it. But I've been live streaming to both of my YouTube channels, and I thought, why am I doing that? I feel like I'm wasting you know what I mean? Because we're here, we're already on the platform. Hi, Susie Jarvis, how are you, dear? So I'm excited about about what you're talking about with the Buck Supermoon. I just wanted to let you know that we are on Twitter in case we have. I don't know. I don't even know who's. I've had that account long before I was ever doing readings. So
I'll have to get a Twitter account now.
there you go, girl. You can tweet.
I know. I don't know about that. I think I have a hard enough time keeping track of the ones I have.
No, you're doing great. I mean, you can if you're drawn. I mean, it's right now we have 0 viewers right there, but I've never done anything on the platform that had to do with any of this. So I just think it's a good opportunity. So I want everybody to know that. Oh, what were you going to say?
Endless possibilities.
Yes, exactly.
Ooh.
Exactly. Endless possibilities. And that's what I wanted to mention to you guys. So this is going to be the last week that we're doing. Hi, Bonnie. She has way too much technology for me. Hey, girl, you got PayPal down. You got it all.
Oh.
You got
I
Facebook and YouTube and PayPal. What was that, Kimmie?
I sent it to somebody by mistake.
It's us. We're here.
Oh, no.
We are? Okay, then. Oh, my sweet doggies. Look at these precious babies. Oh, my goodness. Hold on. You can't really, maybe you can see it now. Hold on. I'm trying to. Oh, look who's there, Megan and Paws. She's grooming him. She loves
him here
so
for a
much.
minute.
God. Oh, my goodness. She said, I love my boy. Look at him.
Community.
As soon as Trixie moves, I can. All right. See, Trixie is like literally right in front of me. She's like, you're going to show the dogs? I'm here, I'm the queen of everything, and I'm right here in front of you. Yes, Trixie, come over here, baby. Come on. Come look at that jig. Yeah, there you go. See, she has her own desk now. Her whole entire thing to herself. So you stay right there, my love. So Susie says, I love them. Yeah, me too. My precious angels. So
Really?
they're so perfect. So I'm really excited. So Trixie just turned off my light. Did you remember that light was just on? It's off now. Trixie, what, boo? What can I do for you? What? What? You want me to what? Rub your neck or something? Yeah. What, sweet? You want to sit down with mommy? All right, hold on. All right. Well, that's just how we do it here. Hold on 1 second, Megan. All right, 1 minute, 1 minute. Here, go ahead. Go ahead. Come on.
Hmm.
Sit down or no? No, I know. I have my new lumbar pillow here. It's really comfortable, this lumbar. Oh, I'm totally wearing gray sweatpants tonight, by the way. I mean, and I know it's funny because I thought to myself, well, you only see me from the neck up, and then I'm like, that's not even true because I always walk in front of the camera. Every week I move the camera to show you something or someone, and so.
There we go.
Oh my God! Hi, Claudia. Hello.
Okay. I got that straightened out because I know they don't want us sharing there.
Oh, really?
Oh. Big fingers, little phone.
Big fingers, little phone. Oh my God.
If any of you have seen us there and you don't want us there, we apologize.
Wherever that is, I don't even know, but hello and goodbye. I'm just saying. Hugs to you too, my dear.
Oops.
So, just so you guys know, this is the last week for a bit, I don't know when, that Kimmie and I are going to be offering the live psychic readings and healings. So if this is something that you've been on the fence about, this is the perfect night to do it with the beautiful buck supermoon. We are starting a new format, and we're going to talk to you a bit about it today. But just so you know, because we've been doing this every week, and we love you guys, and we will always offer private services, separate and together. So if you're seeing us do this live and you want to connect with us and book a session, feel free to reach out to either one of us on Facebook or or my email, or you know how to find us. And if you don't, ask in the comments because somebody's going to tell you. All right. So that's what we're doing right now. So yeah, next week we have something new coming up. Are you starting classes? I am starting classes, but that's not what we're starting next week, I don't think. But yes, the intuitive development evolution is going to be, well, I said July 22nd, didn't I? What date is July 22nd?
Next week.
Next Friday.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to go with that date. With July 22nd, the Intuitive Development Evolution will begin 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I have to intuit what the cost is going to be and how it's going to. But I do know this. Yep. I do know this. What is it that I know, Spirit? That's what I know. I know that I'm facilitating the classes and they're teaching them. That's what I swear.
That's too funny.
It was the perfect example. I'm like, what do I know? Oh, that's right. I'm channeling the class. Yeah. So I know they've been giving me a lot of intuitive hits about things we're going to do. We're going to do a lot of exercises. It's all about developing your intuition. Or not all about, predominantly about, but you're also going to learn about the law of attraction. Thank you. Yeah. Oh my God. Exactly. 7/22/22. That's exactly what they said. Spirits of July 22nd. Yeah. Oh, Kimmie, your smile. Look what Claudia said. Beautiful. She does have a gorgeous smile.
Thank you.
So yeah, so that's what. So yeah, so the development, intuitive development, evolution, both.
Okay, I think I have shared everywhere.
Right. Awesome sauce. And hello to anybody on Twitter. Well, I don't see anybody watching it now, but whether you're watching live or on the replay, welcome, my Twitter friends, our Twitter friends. This is our first time ever, and I've been on Twitter since before I was on Facebook, I think, or maybe not before, but a long time, 2013. Yeah, I've been on Twitter since 2013. I probably did already tell you. Did I tell you that I used to do I created the account My Dog Sass, and I would do a live. And there were no live streams back then in 2013 on Twitter or anywhere. Didn't exist yet. But I would do a live show.
Hi, Cheddar.
I would do a live show and I would upload pictures of my dog Sassy. That's why I called My Dog Sass, right? And I would upload pictures of her. She's a beautiful Boston Terrier, and her friends and these other animal pictures. And I would channel the text. It was fun. It was always funny, and there was always a message about rescuing animals and stuff too. And yeah, she had 1,000 followers in 1 month. 1 month, my dog had more followers in 1 month than I still have right now in all the years on Twitter. But she would always talk to everybody as herself, so nobody knew who her mom was or anything like that. It was really cool. It was a good time. It was a really good experience for me, and I know now, looking back, that Spirit was preparing me for live streaming. Oh, I love it. Claudia says, my cat is by my side always. It's intense. How he follows me. If I go into another room, he just follows me. He's my bestie. Aww.
Yeah, I have that too. They even follow me into the bathroom.
Yeah. Oh my God. I was just going to say, so normally Trixie sits right on the toilet, which is right outside the shower, the bathtub. I have 2 bathrooms. It's a full bath. So she sits right on the toilet. And I know she's watching over me, right? But today she didn't come in the bathroom. So I left the door open just a crack, and I said, "All right, Trixie, if you want to come in, you can." And she just kissed my hand. Thank you, Trixie. But it was really odd that she didn't come in there. And when I came out, I opened the door, and it was so cold. And I look, and the door's wide open. And Paws, my sweet puppy, is laying there and is looking at me with his big eyes. And I said, oh my gosh. And he was just watching the whole time. Like Trixie said, I'm taking the night off. And he said, I've got this. I'm going to watch over mommy. She always thinks I'm the baby of the family, but I've got this. He was such a good boy. Yeah. So I'm really proud of him. And hi, Heather. Hello.
Hi, Heather.
Susie says, I have that, but in dogs. Well, I'm blessed. I've got 2 of each. I'm a very, very blessed mommy, and so are you, my dear. Oh, I love it. I'm so glad all you guys are here. So Kimmie, my gosh, I'm so glad you're here, Kimmie.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Absolutely. Let me pull up PayPal in case. Now, guys, if you do want to have a live session tonight, a live psychic service, we do have a menu. Oh, I've got to pin the thing in the comments. I didn't do that yet. But let us know in the comments, and let us know if you donate using PayPal or Cashapp. All right. And then you will be next on the list. All right. And again, this is the last time for a while. I don't know how long that we'll be doing any live psychic services on Wednesdays. So we have something new coming up. I know. I love her too. I swear. This is Kimmie Appreciation Day. We love you, Kimmie. Yes, we do. We love you, Kimmie. And we'll yeah, so we were just thinking about it. Kimmie and I were talking about what to do. What can we do with this beautiful time that we have with you guys? Oh, that's such a good question.
That's a beautiful question.
Oh, they're first. I give it to you while I pin things.
It's a supermoon, number 1. It's called the buck supermoon. Okay. Now, if you look at the antlers of a buck, okay, they're all pointing upwards. That represents reaching higher levels. Okay. It is the closest supermoon of the year to Earth right now. Okay, there were only 3 this year. We had one already. This is the second one, and I'm not remembering right off the bat where the third one is. Okay, and the best part of this is that it's now in the oh my God, I just lost my train of thought.
Well, that's all right. Just ask Spirit. He'll fill you in.
It's in Capricorn. Thank you.
Hey, you're welcome.
Okay.
I mean, Spirit,
And
thank you.
Capricorn is the hard workers of the zodiac. So it shows that your efforts are going to pay off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that your hard work is paying off, and that this moon, okay, and I like to see the positive side of things because I'm so tired of seeing all these negative boo-boos.
Sorry, I'm listening to you. I just wanted Bonnie to know we're still going to be here. We're just
Oh,
the format of the show.
yeah.
Kimmie and I will still be here every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern
So
Standard.
you're gonna, yeah. So you're going to, this supermoon. What's special about it right now is it is going to help you to manifest the wishes, the previous wishes that you made before last month's full moon.
Yeah.
Okay, so like I was telling Megan earlier, I said my wishes have been the same, so I know what they are, and I can't wait to see what happens next. So, think about what your wishes were, and you know what? The other thing, okay, I was doing a reading for somebody, and Spirit told me to tell them, that they release stuff all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Use the full moon to make your wish.
Yep. Susie's posting what you were just saying. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
You were saying, Kimmie? Or is that it?
Yeah, just use this full moon, okay, to make your wishes.
I love that.
Make your wishes. We release crap all the time. All the time.
Yeah. That's true. You don't have to wait until the buck supermoon.
No, you don't. And it made sense to me too, because it's beautiful. The moon is beautiful. It's luminescent. It looks very, very pure. It just makes sense to make a wish.
I agree with you. I love that. I'm also posting our special for tonight. Psychic. It's the works, guys. It's the works. It's your complete live reading, double reading. Let me post this. Complete live double reading with the energy clearing. We clear your auric field, align your chakras, ground you. Anything that you need, that's exactly what Spirit's going to make sure that we do. And then we go into the healing for you as well. So this is a really ideal day for you to do that if you're drawn. And it will be the last opportunity for a while from Kimmie and I on a Wednesday night. But again, we will be here on Wednesday nights. We're just shifting the format of the show to talk with you more about subjects. Hi, Brian. Saying hi to Brian. Yeah, absolutely. This is we have there's so many things we want to talk to you guys about, and so many questions that you always have. And so Kimmie and I want to answer that. Also, let me see. Claudia says, I'm wondering if I have some doula or midwife kind of energy or a past life. I just want some clarity on this. Interesting. Do you want, we can do a past life reading if that's what you want. Honestly, though, I really want to share that if you want that, let us know. It would be the same as a regular reading today if you want to focus on past life. But I know that if you're feeling that fact that you're asking that question, I would say yes. And so if you want more details, feel free to let us know. But I'd say yes, for sure. I feel it in your energy, but most importantly, you feel it in your energy. Can you do past life? Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. I don't know why I didn't put it on the menu today, but yes, 100%. If you guys want a past life reading, it's the same price as the regular reading today. How's that? That's resonating at $33.33. So we'll do the full live past life reading for the same price as a full live double reading. Same thing. Yep. So $33.33, and let me post that for you too.
Easy peasy.
And you know what? We can also, if anybody wants the special, we can even do, you remember what we did when we did the special, the past life special, Kimmie? Where we did we both tuned into one of their past lives each, right? And then we did the energy that we let them know what spirit let them know what they needed to clear and what they were ready to clear. And so that's what we did. We cleared and healed after that. So if you want the focus to be on past lives, it's the same energy I feel that's going to be cleared. But if you're interested in what was the past life, so spirit will be glad to do that for you tonight. I've just had these intense moments that make me think I've had many different attributes. You have been around for a while, my dear. You are indeed an old soul. And that just came from, honestly, that just came from the energy that feels like Jonathan, which is interesting because I haven't connected with feeling of Jonathan in a long time. But I just felt his energy. So that was cool. Okay, so
who did you connect to?
Oh, Jonathan. Remember Elaine Thorpe, the trance medium, the channels are guide Jonathan?
Okay.
Yeah. So I just tuned into Jonathan. Gotcha. Which was interesting because I haven't talked to him in a while. That felt strong. Yeah. Absolutely. Yes, you are a true sensitive, my dear. All righty. So starting next week. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, hang on.
Hi, Samadhi.
Awesome. All right. So Susie, did you want the double, the past life? I know you're getting a double reading. Did you want the double past life reading, my dear? All right. Thank you for your donation, my dear. And you are first.
Is it past life?
So, yeah, I believe so. Let me just.
Oh, thank you, Samadhi. We both have great hair.
Oh, awesome! Thank you very much. She goes, yes, I want the double past. Okay, you guys are awesome. I am glad you're here, my dear. Okay. All righty. All right. Susie Q. All right. Are you going to do some clearing? First, I really want to share a tiny bit about what we are going to be doing starting next week. All right. So we're going to be, this is the way we're feeling right now, talking about how to integrate like the 3D with the 5D. In other words, like how to live a spiritual life and still enjoy things like regular programming, for example. For example, okay, perfect example is what started this whole thing for me is that I've been drawn for the last 3 days to binge watch Shark Tank. I've never even thought about watching Shark Tank. It never held the remotest interest for me. And the last 3 days, I just keep watching it. And I realized, which is exactly
33, Claudia. Sorry.
Oh, that's great. Go ahead.
Get you a double reading. Full live double reading. Whether you want a regular reading or you want a past life reading.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Sorry, Megan. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, that's all right. This is more important. I agree. No, of course. Yes. And if anybody wants the double live reading, like now or past life, and you also want the energy clearing with the healing, the full package is $55.55. But yeah, you'll get a double live psychic reading for $33.33. Past life or current life or all lives or it's very empowering show. Oh, Manifesting 101. Yes, Shark Tank. Yes. I'm glad you're saying this. It's interesting because maybe we will be talking about it today. Because I feel like I was watching it and I'm recognizing certain things like manifesting. This is really important because I'm going to share with you exactly the thing that stood out to me the most. That these sharks, okay, which are millionaires and billionaires, this business, have great business acumen and they're like experts, right? And they've developed many amazing companies, very thriving companies. And they all talk about how they feel. and how excited they are. Like the only thing they won't like that. Well, I really don't feel your product. I'm not connecting with it. So, I mean, they use their own words, but they keep talking about how they feel. And this one's like, oh, I feel so excited. And then you can see some of them when they're really excited about a product and they really want it, they're really connected to it, and they really want, they really want to invest in that company. It's so clear. Everything that we talk about. Hi, Kathleen O'Connor. Welcome. Everything that we talk about, Kimmie, everything that we teach with the law of attraction, we're watching it right there in right on regular television. I'm watching it on YouTube, but regular TV, they're literally proving.
Well, you know what I noticed, Megan. The last 3 years, I've been focusing on my spiritual life.
Yes.
And very excited about it. And my spiritual life has grown in leaps and bounds.
Yes.
Okay. Excitement is the key. Okay. Excitement is the key. So if you want to manifest more money, then get excited about it. Get excited about it. If you want to manifest a new house or a car or whatever it is, get that excitement going in you, because it's the excitement and the joy,
Yes.
okay, that brings in that manifestation to you. It's the excitement and the joy.
Susie says, can you explain my reading before you do it? I'm not sure why I wanted one. 100%. Thank you for sharing that. And we're gonna be with you. You're the first one, Susie. So we'll be right with you. Just wanted to finish talking about this. You're absolutely right, Kimmie. I agree with you 100%. It's all about the excitement and the.
And I wasn't, for the longest time, I wasn't excited about money or a car or anything else. I was just excited about my spiritual life. I really was. And that was my focus. And that's where I gained all that manifestation. Everything came in pretty much like that.
Yep.
So, and now I'm changing my focus to some material things because, well, it's necessary in my life to focus on some material things right now.
I hear you. I love it.
That's one of the things that the 21 days showed me.
Oh yes, that was amazing.
Okay, that's one of the things that showed me, and doing the Silva method at the same time showed me so many things. It's like, wow.
Oh, yes, Kathleen, we are offering readings, and the menu is pinned in the comments, also in the description, my dear. Yes. And somebody is saying, same, Kimmie, releasing scarcity fear programming.
I'm not even thinking about scarcity or fear. I'm thinking about being excited and happy for what I want.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. We have been taught many, many times by many, many teachers, including our own parents, that it's wrong to want things. And it's not wrong to want things.
Not at all. Not at all.
Okay. So just in those 21 days, I grew leaps and bounds again.
Oh, I love that.
Because Spirit was showing me, what was holding me back. And it was me. It was me. I was not excited about money or a car or a house. And I thought, when I first got this place, this is a little tiny trailer. Okay. I was so excited, and this place was a mess when I got it. I mean, a mess. I mean, it should have been condemned. Yeah.
You've been there a long time, though, a lot of years, right?
Yeah, it's winter's 22, so 19 years.
Nice.
Yeah, 19 years. But yeah, it is time for me to move.
I want to answer that, Claudia. On PayPal, they will convert it for you. So it's $33 US, but if you have a PayPal account or if you click on our PayPal link, it'll help you to convert that. Yeah, that won't be a problem.
Yeah, I work with somebody that is in Canada, so there's no problems doing that.
I don't think you have Cashapp. I'm not sure, but I know PayPal is in Canada, and excellent. Lower chakra healing. Okay. Oh yeah, for releasing the programming and stuff. I have to grab my drink. I can't believe I didn't. Oh, did I? I still need water though. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back.
Okay. So anyway, I did the 21 days to manifest a new mindset. And I posted them up in the featured section of Rainbow Journey. If anybody's interested, it is a great program. It's combined with my own stuff and the Silva method that was taught by Jose Silva. Thank you.
Jose Silva, him, that guy, yeah.
Yeah. Way back in the 1960s, this guy was way ahead of his time. Way ahead of his time. Now, there are some things on the tape that you can tell are extremely old-fashioned thoughts and beliefs. Okay, and what I did was I just chuckled and moved on.
Right.
Okay, so anyway, if anybody's interested in that, it is really, really awesome. Awesome. Absolutely. But you got to do the work, you know? You can't do it once and then say, oh, this doesn't work. I wonder why. It doesn't work that way. You actually have to do the work for 21 whole days.
Yes, very true.
21 days to develop a new habit. Okay? 21
so that's awesome. And that's in Rainbow Journey, Kimmie's group. Oops, Rainbow Journey.
Yeah.
And, oh, Trixie, stop, please. Sorry, she's literally chewing on the part of the microphone. Don't do that, honey. No. Little cat face. No. All right. Oh, I love it. Claudia is saying crystals that just came through pink quartz and pink calcite, then turquoise and the selenite. Beautiful. Always have selenite nearby.
Yeah, I have a little selenite tower behind me.
That's a cute tower. I love that.
That's one of the first ones I ever bought.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's really cool.
I believe I actually got it on Amazon.
Nice. That's very cool. So I wanted to let you guys know that what we'll be doing with our show moving forward, as long as Spirit guides us to, is talking about how to bridge the gap or how to the bridge between spirituality and how do I say this? Like a lot of people either don't know how to live a spiritual life and still enjoy some of the same movies or books or events and things that they like, I don't know, normally, or they used to like. There's some things you're going to change and you're not going to be interested at all. But there are other things that you may move away from, but you may want to view them again and see them with new eyes, new spiritual eyes. A lot of people are highly spiritual. Like I didn't watch any other programming except anything high vibrational or spirit, based for a few years. And that was working for me perfectly. But now I'm drawn to expand more. I go with the flow. But now I see a spiritual message, practical spirituality. Oh, that's good. That's a good name. I like that very much, actually. Thank you. Ooh, that's good. We might even use that. Isn't that good, Kimmie?
Awesome.
So I love it. I love it because no matter the more you evolve and you do the work on yourself.
I like exploring frequencies.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. I do too. I don't think everybody's going to understand that necessarily if they're just, depending on where they are. Although I'm vibrating. I love it. I love it all. I'm excited about it all. Exploring frequencies sounds good too. But so this way, when you're in your new place of awareness, enlightenment, awakeness, you're able to, you'll see things from your now perspective. You'll see things differently, and you'll be able to see the spiritual spin on everything, just like I was doing. I mean, everybody's going to have their own experience, but perfect example is what I was doing with Shark Tank, where I was watching, all these millionaires and billionaires and seeing what the words they use and listening to how they choose these deals. And it's all about excitement, I mean, anyway. So I think I lost Kimmie there for a minute.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. I was bored.
Yeah, I was looking. I want to say thank you, guys, for all the hearts and all the care faces, the care emojis that are coming up right now. That's very awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I agree. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Susie says Edgar Casey, my jam.
Edgar Casey. I was reading. Oh, that was one of the first rabbit holes I went down.
Edgar Casey.
Was Edgar Casey. That was a couple of years ago.
Yep. Yes, Edgar Casey. Was amazing.
Do I remember? No.
You remember? Oh, yeah. Well, All right.
I have so much stuff in my mind. I decided today that I was going to give myself a mental break.
There you go. Exactly.
Well, when you're learning new things constantly, okay, it's like, okay, wait a minute now. My mind is 64 years old. There's a lot of stuff in there. There is a lot of stuff.
Absolutely. Glad he's laughing.
Oh, God.
That stuff is going to move it on over. All right, guys. All right. Susie is the first one up. Let us know if you don't tonight, because this will be the last Wednesday for a while, at least anyway, that Kimmie and I are doing the live psychic services for you. So
okay, so did Susie want a regular reading or a past life reading?
Susie wants a past life reading. I just want to see. Okay. I see it on Facebook. I just don't see it on PayPal, but PayPal can be.
All right, let me clear some air here. Some
that would be awesome.
All right.
Ideal.
Let's do that.
Oh, MetaPay. It's right in front of me. It says MetaPay. It didn't say Susie, so now I understand.
Past life. Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
All right, we're going to clear some energy first, clear our spaces.
Do some music.
Susie doesn't know what past life readings are.
Oh, all right. I can share that. All right, Tricks, I'm going to get down, baby, because I'm going to put this right here. It's a candle. It's a real candle. Can you get down now? Come on. God, no candle. You want to clear the space first, and then I'll tell everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hi, Linda.
Linda's here too. Hey, hi, Linda. Hello. Sending love and light to everyone. Palo Santo, love. Yes, Palo Santo. Okay, so past life reading means that spirit will connect with both Kimmie and I, and each of us will tell you about a past life of yours. And whatever detail spirit wants to bring through. Now, I will tell you, it's my personal experience that, well, no, that's okay. It's going to be whatever it is. I was going to say, usually they bring up something that you're ready to clear, like something with a lesson that you're ready to clear. Okay, what they're saying now is that they're going to bring up something, a life that will have significance to you in this now moment. There's a reason why we forget, the veil of forgetfulness, or whatever you would like to call it. When we come here into these new bodies, we don't want to bring all the stuff from other lives. We're here, we want to start fresh, and learn and grow and do everything in this life from this now perspective, through these eyes and this body. But we are able to. Hi, Aiden reads tarot. Hello, my dear. Great to see you.
Like me, for instance, okay. I've had many past lives where I've been a writer or a scribe.
Nice.
Okay, I have brought that into this life, and that's why I enjoy doing my written readings.
Yes, you do, and you're wonderful.
Excel. So whatever that is, whatever spirit shows us, we will be bringing it to you.
Indeed.
I kind of wonder if it's one I dream about pills. We will see. We shall see.
We don't know until spirit tells us. And so just pulling out the cards I'm drawn to pull out for you. I've got that. I've got this. I've got that. All right.
Okay.
That's funny. I said, Megan, you're perfect. I wasn't talking to myself. I was talking to my dog. I'm just saying. But, just, well, that's some self-care, huh? Megan, you're perfect. All right, guys.
Okay.
Susie Jarvis, this reading is for you. Aww, you're a sweetheart. I love you too. All right. Must clear, must quiet mind.
Ooh.
I'm actually going into the Akashic records. That's where I'm drawn to do. So I'm just following my guides. They're taking me into the beautiful Akashic records library. Somewhat to me like ancient Rome, but in a very spiritual way. I don't even. It's hard sometimes to describe what we've never seen in this life. But so I walk through the doors. And I'm seated at the table, and there's a book in front of me with your name on it. And then there's a screen in front of me, like a movie screen. I see a dog. I see a little fluffy dog. And I am asking Spirit, of course, to bring through whatever is for your greatest and highest good and the life that will be of most significance for you now. You're all in love and light. Okay. So I see you, and it looks like you're in the United States. This is grass. There's grass, there's a front yard, there's a little white picket fence, there's a little fluffy dog. I don't know, like a Shih Tzu or something like that. A small, long-haired dog, like not pure white, like gray and white and tan, kind of like mottled colors. Really sweet, like nipping at your heels, not in an angry way, just running on the grass. You're hold on, turning around. I'm looking at the house. I know I'm just there. I'm not sitting at the table anymore. I'm actually in the. Okay, so I'm looking down at your feet. You have little white socks. You're a little girl. Little white socks and like little Mary Jane shoes. And I look up at the house. There's 2 or 3 stories. There's a basement, actually. And there's 2 stories. And then it comes to a point at the top. There's an attic there or an upper room, where the house comes to a point. First, let me ask you. Oh, thank you so much, Linda. Thank you. Let me ask you this, Susie. Is this something that resonates with you from this life? Let me know. Am I looking at your childhood or am I looking at a different life? Because I want to be clear, because they're showing me what they're showing me, and I'll share anything they show me for you. But just let me know if that's something that's happened to you already in this current life. I see a street name that says Maple. They're saying Houston, past.
You said Hawaii.
Okay. Oh, let me see.
Why are my comments not moving? There we go.
All right, so now we're inside of the house. I don't feel like it's Hawaii, but I'm not clear. But anyway, it's Maple Street. And I do keep hearing Houston, so it's possible this is in Texas. Are you now in Texas? Because a lot of times we will. Hi, Shannon. A lot of times we will reincarnate in the same area, sometimes into the same family. Oh, is that what you're saying, Spirit? So there's a long table inside the house in the dining room area. This is interesting. This is the card I'm getting right now. And it's saying you got big shoes to fill. Interesting. No, okay. All right, not in Texas. Well, you were here in this life. I'm going to turn to my lighting. Oh, that's Washington State. Okay, that's right. Thank you for that. Well, they keep saying Houston, so I believe it's Texas, unless there's another Houston in another place. So again, the card that you're getting here is the little eat me heart, the big shoes to fill. Okay. Yeehaw. They're saying you were a counselor in a school. So you were in this life. You were Caucasian. I'm accelerating from the little girl and you're growing up because I want to see what you were doing when you were older. They're saying teaching environment, like a school counselor. They're saying mental health counselor. Or guidance counselor, which I think is. They're saying you have a long list of attributes from that life connected to you in this life. And that you're incarnate again with some of the same family members that you're in this life with right now. So you came from a big family. Your mother transitioned back to spirit when you were young in this life. I'm asking them your name. They keep telling me Susie. I want to get clarity on that. Do you have the same name in this life, spirit? I don't know what that means. Ethel and Nagua. I'm asking them to show me, like with a little speech bubble over your head, like in a cartoon. I'm asking them to show me. They're showing me Susie. Your name was Susie in that life as well. She goes, my honey was born in Texas. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. So what I'm asking spirit, were you connected to? He was your brother. He was your brother in that life. So your honey in this life was your brother in that life. It's unfolding. Now I'm seeing why it's so significant. I see a motorcycle. So your brother in that life had a motorcycle. And I'm also, they're saying that they're saying that he transitioned in a crash. And that was very hard on you. And in that life, your mother transitioned from cancer at a young age. So you and your brother were very close. And then when he went back to spirit, suddenly they're saying you took a turn for the worst. It was a lot of contrast for you to handle all at once. The reason you incarnated back in this life to be together as a couple, to be together again, and you chose to do this time as man and wife or partners. Yeah, honestly, most of us have been in different. Like I was my mother's mother in another life. My mother in this life was my child in another life. So it's not uncommon. Just so you know, because we want to play with the same soul family members. Like Kimmie and I have surely been together in other lives. Were we friends? Were we relatives? I never really explored it, but I know that we were together in other lives too. We're soul family connected. And when you meet people, sometimes you just know that you were connected. A lot of you and I were connected together. Yeah, in other lives. That's why we're so drawn to connect together. But staying with your life right there. Yeah, that was the main thing. And they're showing me this. What is this? What is this? Can anybody read that on her shirt?
No, I can't.
I can't either. No, maybe it doesn't say anything. It looked like it said something. It's just lines.
No, it's just lines, I think.
It sure looks like it says later. Okay, I know it doesn't, but it does to me. It's saying something to me. And so I feel that you transitioned in this life by your own hand. I'm feeling maybe it could be like you said you were dreaming about pills. That could be. She said, "I feel that." Yeah, I feel you might. That's exactly how you exited in that life, and I feel like that's why you're dreaming about pills. Trixie, be careful. Oh, I don't have any candles over here, not over there. Sorry. Oh no. Sorry about yelling in your ear, guys. I just have to let my cat know there's an actual candle with fire, and so you stay over there. Okay, please. She has a whole space to herself. She's like, but I want to come over there with you. And you stay. Thank you, dear. All right. So this is what that's what I'm feeling, that in that life, the pressure of your brother dying and then your mother having transitioned when you were so young. And they're saying you were 34. You were 34 in that life. And you were a guidance counselor in a school and you took your own life by overdosing on pills. You wanted to come back to this life and reincarnate with your brother, now your honey. And they're saying to do things again, to do them right, to be together, obviously. And you guys wanted to be together, like closer. And so that's why you manifested this relationship that you have in this life. But what is it you're saying? You're saying you have some demons to overcome, and that doesn't mean demons like scary creatures, nothing like that. Meaning like some contrast that you carried with you over into this life. And I know it cleared a lot of it, but there's that whatever it's you're bringing up now is something that hasn't been discussed yet, and so they're bringing it up because they feel it's important to share this with you and to give you information because you really wanted to know. Thank you. You're very welcome. Because you really wanted to know, and so they're letting you know the answer to your question. So anyway, so that's where you are in this life, reincarnated, and so there's some stuff that you brought through this life too. Because when we don't work through something during a life, we have to bring it to another life and work it through. So in that life, you exited early, which was fine. That's your choice. But now you've got some stuff that you're working on, and if it feels challenging or like unfamiliar in some way, and yet it's part of your life, just recognize that it may be connected to that life, and you're welcome to clear it. You're welcome to ask Archangel Michael to come in and clear it. Kimmie and I both do clearings and healings and all that other good stuff too. If that's something that you want to include tonight, you can just add the additional payment to make it a total $55.55, and we can do that for you tonight. Or if you're not drawn to do that, that's totally fine too. But I just wanted you to know that you can do that if you like. All right. And I will pass it to the beautiful Kimmie.
All right. Well, I'm glad you took your time with that one because Spirit had me writing stuff down here.
Oh, cool. Okay.
All right. So, Susie, I saw you in another lifetime. This was during the Civil War era. Okay. You lost your family in a battle, okay? And you grew up as an orphan in an orphanage, which is never ever a great, experience. It's just never a great experience. But you were a very little child and you were very open to spirit in this lifetime. Okay, and I see you sitting under a tree and talking to angels and other beings. Okay, and you going back and telling your other friends, the other little boys and girls that were in the orphanage with you, okay, about these angels and other beings, and they would make fun of you. A lot of them thought that you were touched in the head is the expression that they used back then. Touched in the head. Okay, but you grew up to be perfectly normal. Okay, and what Spirit is saying is that you would write your experiences down as you grew older. Okay, so you do have, see, I mentioned writing before we did her reading, that I came in with that. Okay, so you do have some writing abilities, okay, that you can take advantage of in this lifetime if you want to. Okay, you also have that open connection to the angels and to the galactic beings. Okay, so this is, like, all good things in this reading that came forth for you. Okay, not something that needs clearing at this point in time. Okay, but that you do have this open connection with the angels and the galactic beings. Okay, and that you also can write and journal if you so choose to do that. You could write a book, you could write poems, whatever it is that you like to do. Okay, this is what you brought into this life from that life. Okay, and these are all good things. So what they're saying, Susie, is strengthen your connection to the angels and to the galactic realms. Okay, because this is going to come naturally to you. All right, it's a natural thing. You've already done this. All right, you've already done this through the eyes of an innocent little girl. Okay, in a past life, you've already done this. So this is easy for you in this life now. Okay, so that's what I have for you, and I hope that makes sense.
That was awesome. Awesome, Kimmie. So, that resonate with you, Susie? She's still here.
I hope she's still here.
Yeah, that was really cool. Yeah, the reading that I did, it just came in the way it came in, and they had me go walk through the whole process. Interesting. Susie says, okay, I feel it, but resist it.
Okay, so you really don't need to be resisting it. Okay, you really don't. All right, this is something that is natural for you. Okay, your spirit, your higher self already knows how to do this, so just let it.
Absolutely.
Just let it. You brought this belief into this lifetime with you. Okay, and it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
I love it. And you know what? That's going to work out perfectly if you're in my class, the Intuitive Development Evolution, because I honestly, what we resist persists, right? I mean, that's the basic law of attraction there too. So if you're like, oh, I'm not going to pay any attention to all these angels and everybody talking to me.
Well, because no, deep down, nobody wants to be, told they're touched in the head.
Of course, no.
It's the same with people that have experienced the Salem witch trials and stuff.
That's true.
Okay, they don't want to openly practice their craft because of that fear that they brought forward into this life. You know what I'm saying? But they're saying that you don't have to do anything with this, just strengthen your bond. Strengthen your bond.
I love that. Thank you. Thank you, Kimmie, and thank you, Susie, for allowing us to do this beautiful past life reading for you. If anybody wants a past life reading or a current life reading or the full Buck Supermoon, somebody did, yes, Natalie Brothers. So just say that's me. And if you want, can you ask a question? Yes. And Natalie, let us know who you are in the chat. Just say it's me, and then let us know if you want a past life reading or a current life. Are you the one that donated, Kathleen? Oh, Natalie, there you go. That's me. Okay. All right. We'll be with you in just one moment, Natalie. Thank you so much. It's an honor. I'll be reading for you, and so will Kimmie. I wanted to go back to Susie had a question. Go ahead, Susie.
And Natalie, while we're doing Susie's question, let us know which kind of reading you wanted.
Yeah, exactly.
Past life or now?
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Past life. Okay.
Okay. I like doing past life readings on the full moon. It seems people are I think the last time we did it was on a full moon.
Was it?
I'm not positive, but I feel like it's a perfect time, because spirit brings up things to be cleared or whatever. And I don't know. And that's where I feel like we're closer to the other side, like the veil is thinner at a full moon as well. Susie is saying, I felt like this before, like my life before this one was short. I dream about it. I even saw my death past death. I was barely 2 years. Oh. Because how do I understand this better?
What are you feeling when you see this? Are you feeling grief? Are you feeling anxious? Are you feeling discouraged? What are you feeling when you're seeing this past life?
While you're answering that, I want to share that I would ask Spirit, why am I seeing this? What is the message? What do I need to know? And I would ask that question before I go to sleep and ask them to bring it to you in a dream. I mean, I feel eventually you'll be able to do it through automatic writing and channeling, but you're not there yet. She goes, nothing really, just sad for my family.
Okay,
Yeah.
sad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because I'm in the same family. Wait a minute. So you're saying that the family that you're in now, you transitioned as a 2-year-old child? Did somebody lose a child at that age in your current family? Like, did your parents have lose a daughter before you were born?
I'm confused.
Yeah, it's but just so you know, what I would definitely do if you wanted more information. She goes, yes, my grandma. Honey, if you're feeling that was you, then that was you. It's very, so that means, so was it your mother, your maternal grandmother? So you would have been like your mother's sister, and instead you came out as her daughter. That feels resonant.
My mom's sister. My mom accidentally killed her.
Oh my. Well, now she gave birth to her. If that's what you're feeling. I mean, if you're feeling that strongly about it, and she came back. Nothing is really. I'm sorry that happened, of course, but nothing is really random in this life. Everything is created or co-created with us. So that was a plan, as we've talked about before. When we transition, when we come into this life, we come in to learn lessons, and one of the biggest lessons we can learn in a lifetime is about life and death, about love. Because I feel it, I dream it. Yeah. Well, thank you for sharing that with us, because it's an interesting situation, and that definitely is what it sounds like. And if there's any healing that needs to be done around that, ask Spirit. Ask Spirit, my dear. All right. That's very cool. You're very intuitive.
You have the connection to the angels and the galactic realm.
Yes, you do. Indeed, you do. All right. Next up, she goes, too deep to talk about now. Okay.
Yeah.
Love you. So I understand, but I'm still glad you brought it up. And okay. No, this is for Natalie. Kathleen, if you want a past life reading, we would love to. It's 3333, my dear. We take PayPal and Cashapp. Okay. All right. Natalie, you're up. You're up. You little smudgy. Natalie Marie. Natalia. They're taking me to another country with you. Paris, France. Paris, France. Oh my God! And you used to smoke. I'm sitting here holding the Palo Santo, and I'm like, what am I doing? Why am I holding it like a cigarette? So you were used to smoke in that life. You were a smoker. What is the name of that river? The Seine, Seine, the Seine. I don't know how to pronounce it exactly, but you're sitting by the river at a cafe. I see a beret. You were an artist. Wonderful. You were a man in that life, very slender, mustache. I finally you had an accent. Mustache. The hat, the beret, and interesting. It almost looks like you're wearing a striped black and white shirt, like a very specific look that you had. And you were a painter. There's canvas, and you're painting oils, oil painting. Masterful work. They're saying starving artist.
Megan, you have to look.
The arts. Oh my God. High five, Kimmie.
Boo!
There we go. Oh my God. I love that. Santiago. No, it's not what I'm feeling. That's not what I'm hearing. It's there's. I could see it spelled Seine. Is there a river in Is there a river in France with that name? Anybody
It
know?
sounds familiar, but I'm not a really good geographer.
Let me just take a peek because they keep showing it. They're spelling it out for me.
You're seeing a river and I'm seeing fog. Okay, so
Cruise in Paris. Yes, it absolutely is in Paris. That's exactly where you are. You're in Paris, and you're seeing fog.
yes,
Okay, are we seeing the same life? Perhaps.
we might be. I haven't gotten very far yet, but
Okay, yeah. So where I am, you're sitting.
we're definitely with the arts.
Yes, definitely with the art. Oh, I used to smoke in this life too. Well, you carried it over from that one. Yeah. You smoke with your right hand. It's the left hand. That's interesting because left hand's feeling, and you had a ring on this finger. It was your left hand, and you had a ring on this finger, a big silver ring, like a nugget. It was not a nugget. It was a thick man's ring with a circular, like a big chunk, but like a circular on the top. But it wasn't a stone that I'm seeing. I'm seeing more of a coin or something like that. I'm getting spirit chills on my scalp. So yeah, you did smoke left-handed. But you're saying you painted right-handed. So you were ambidextrous in that life. A foggy walk near the water. Actually, in this life, Natalie, you are where's Natalie again? There you are. Yeah, in this life, Natalie, you're in this scene, you are sitting by the water. You were sitting at a sidewalk cafe by the Seine. I may be mispronouncing the river, but again, I spelled it for you. So the Seine River, you were sitting at a sidewalk cafe. And tell me more, Spirit. You were not married in that life. You were a gay man in that life, actually. It wasn't the safest time to be gay and out, so you were not. They are saying love is all around. You're very loving. He was a very loving man. Let me ask if his Pierre. I was going to ask his name, and they said Pierre. So, Pierre, is that right? hang on a second, because I also feel like I keep hearing Rembrandt, and I'm like, were you Rembrandt or were you his contemporary? Which is now what I'm thinking. Let me. I'm just. Oh God, he wore a beret too. I'm literally seeing pictures of Rembrandt, who also had a beret on his head and a mustache. He's older in that picture. Let me get clarity here. What was Rembrandt's first name? I know it wasn't Pierre.
I can't help you with that.
Rembrandt first name. Rembrandt Harm. Maybe that was his first name. Oh, given name. Is a Dutch given name. Okay, but I'm looking. That was his first name. Rembrandt was his first name, not his last name. That was interesting to find out as well. Yes, exactly. Good evening. Good evening, my dear. Okay, let's see what else they want to show. I'm actually asking, were you Rembrandt or were you a contemporary? Because the dress looks the same or similar with the same exact type of beret and the mustache. Contemporary but connected. Your name was Pierre Lafitte. It'd be interesting to know if Pierre Lafitte was an artist that we can look up. So you were a contemporary of Rembrandt. I'm asking for more clarity. You like to party in that life. You like your wine, your cigarettes, and your art and clandestine affairs, they're saying. Because you weren't out at the time. It was 15 or 1600s. Is that the right time frame? Oh, absolutely. So Rembrandt was born in 1606. Then that's why they're showing me that time frame. Interesting. I'm asking if there's any more. They just said no deep message, just for fun. So you wanted to hear about a past life, and this is the one they shared with you. Okay, that's very cool. More. They're saying if you want to know more about that, you can always ask Spirit. And again, you can ask them in your dream, to bring you something in your dream as well. But that's what I have for you today. So thank you so much, Natalie. And I will pass it on to Kimmie.
All right. All right. So I saw you sitting by a river in the fog. Okay.
She's saying there's a Pierre Lafitte who's blacksmith. That's amazing. Sorry to interrupt, but that just blew my mind. So, oh my God.
Anyway, you were definitely at that point in time in a foreign country, probably European country. You were very good at what you did. You were female. you were very good at your artistic talents. Okay, very, very good in your artistic talents, and that is something that I'm feeling that you more than likely have brought into this lifetime. And if you haven't, then you should really tap into that aspect. Okay. Um, you were a very independent person, especially for a female during that time era. And this.
Oh my God.
This is this is going back. Okay. Um, so you left. Okay, you left this European country that you were in. You traveled to Asia for a while. All right. Again, you were very enamored by the things that were happening in Asia, the things that you saw, the teachings that you learned. Um, it was very unusual in during those times. This is like the early 1700s, maybe, for women to be so schooled and educated. Okay. And um, for women to actually speak their mind. And you were one of those few people that really didn't care what other people thought. Okay. So your parents in that time were very rich, and they could afford to give you the best education that money could buy. All right. So you got this education. Um, but you definitely had issues with authority figures. Okay. You definitely had issues with authority. You wanted to do what you wanted to do when you wanted to do it, and there were no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Okay. So you traveled to Asia, and then from Asia, you came to the Americas. All right. And okay, I'm hearing Boston. So you were one of the well, not the first, but the first few groups of people that settled in the Boston, Massachusetts area. What you what you brought with you into this life from that lifetime is the artistic talents. Okay. Deep down, you are an artistic person. Okay. I don't know you. So I don't know what you do personally. Okay. But I'm hearing that you are an artistic person, and you have brought that forward into this life. You also brought forward into this life that you really don't like authority. And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. um, so yeah, you brought your artistic talents. So um, I don't know if you are aware of your artistic abilities, whether it be writing, singing, painting, painting, uh, clay work. You know, there's so many different kinds of artistic things. Okay, there really are. So this is what you brought into this life, is your artistic abilities. Okay. And um, they're saying, spirit is saying to let your creative side flow. Okay, let your creative side flow. This is the feminine side. Okay, and this is what opens doors to manifesting your desires. Okay, so let your feminine side be open, be creative, okay, and let it flow. All right, and this is what's going to help you now in this lifetime to manifest your desires. And that's what I have for you.
I love that. That was beautiful. And by the way, there absolutely was an artist named Pierre Lafitte. Although I don't know if it's the exact time frame that I saw, but there's no. I mean, there's literally a picture of, it's called La Louvre. You know, it's like the Louvre, and the guy's wearing the beret, and he looks, yeah, yeah. I want to. I'm trying. I can't post the. Hey, hang on a second. I'll send it to you, Kimmie. I don't. Oh my God, you did message me earlier. I'm seeing it now. So I just said I messaged you an image. I posted it on my Facebook page too.
Oh, okay.
Exactly like what I was just seeing, but it's an interesting similarity.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But anyway, so there you go, Natalie. That was your double psychic, your double past life reading, and I hope that resonates with you. Are you artistic in this life? Because you surely were in other lives.
Yes, that's what I want to know. Are you artistic?
Yeah, let us know. We
Come on now.
I've never read for you either. Neither of us have read for you, so we don't know you at all.
Here we go.
Oh, good idea, Kimmie. So
well, that's dying there. Can we see it?
That's the picture that I was just looking at when I Googled Pierre Lafitte. And it's saying
can we see it or no?
Yeah, I was able to just see that.
Okay. There you go.
And read artist bio and blah, 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 blah. So I don't know exactly, but anyway, I'm just sharing with you that just came up. It's very interesting. This is all so interesting.
John Thaddeus Fiore, what are you doing?
Hi, John. Okay, so Natalie says, I am a teacher and a lot of drawing. My students always tell me that I'm an artist.
Yeah. Yeah, you brought that into this lifetime. Yes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
You're an amazing artist. If you're welcome to bring that through more if you'd like to in this life. Although sometimes because we like really master that in one life, we don't necessarily want to focus on that in the next life. So we do other things, but you have that natural ability because you have been a master artist.
Busting balls, John.
John, the ball buster, John.
I really liked your silly mood today, John, with all those little corny, silly jokes. I love them.
Those were funny. Some of them I've heard, but I love them all, especially coming from you, which is great. Linda says, Natalie, so very interesting and on track. Love it. So fun. I know. I really love doing these past life readings too. Maybe we should do that every full moon. Or the next one, maybe. We'll see. But anyway, today is the day. Dangerfield is, oh, I loved him. Rodney Dangerfield, man. That movie, Back to School, was one of my all-time favorite comedies. Do you remember that? Sandy says, okay, I'm back here for the jokes, John.
Winter, can you put Fiji out, please? Go see Winter.
Let me see. Now, if anybody else wants a past life reading, they're only 33 today. Let me see. I don't see anybody else yet. Just checking. So we can do the past life reading, or we have the reading with energy clearing and healing today as well. And I did notice somebody was looking for healing. We are offering that as a service. But we may, during this, this live stream, do some healing for the collective if you're drawn, Kimmie. Sandy says, I've had a lot of past lives in India and that side of the world. I've been in India. I'm not in this life, but I know in other lives. I feel very drawn to India. Also Mongolia. I'm very drawn to Mongolia. I don't know a thing. Well, I can't say I don't know a thing, but now I've looked a little bit. But yep, I've been Mongolian, Indian. Most of us have been also from Lemuria and or Atlantis as well. Those of us that are really old souls. Okay. Maybe not everybody, because the spirit, I'm pulling the card just came up and said no. I'm like, what? Or maybe no to the healing. I don't know, or no to something. Spirit's saying no, wait, pause, just say no. That's interesting. Oh, okay.
Desert large tents. Not quite sure the country.
Oh, are there camels? I see camels. Mm-hmm. Awesome. All right, so who's next? I'm going to go refresh my tea. Put some more hot water in it because it's cold. And I'll be right back. And then we will do whatever comes next. This is fun. I love you guys. Wow, did 2 hours go by? Oh, no, that's right. I was running late. So,
well, yeah, you were only 15 minutes late, not even 13.
Oh, thank goodness. Wow, then 2 hours have just flown by, huh?
Yeah.
Fascinating. Yeah, a huge tents and a military. I think it might be Pakistan. Interesting. And yeah, because it's the camel in the tent. I'll be right back. Hold the fort, Kimmie.
Okay. Watch this one. Watch what one? What are we watching? What are you barking at, Fidgy? She probably saw a groundhog or something that she wants to bring into the house. Oh, what are you barking at, little girl? Hmm? Hmm? Did you find a friend out there? Or an enemy? You silly girl. All right, come up here and watch TV. Come on. Come on. What are you looking at? You're a silly puppy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh. Oh, you're yes. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay.
So guess what, Kimmie?
Oh, John, you're acting trollish. Uh-oh.
What? What's going on here?
You said Samadhi Crow messaging you for your reading.
I love that. That's hysterical. Oh my God. Somebody says, I'm on it. That method always works. Now that is hysterical. Oh my God. So I wanted to share that the guy came and fixed my toilet, the handyman. The thingy broke off the handle, and then also the thing had fallen off the wall. And this was like 6 months ago that it happened. But now I have a new handyman. And it was unusual. Now I'm wearing my dog walking attire, which means my hair is a mess, and I'm wearing my shorts and my t-shirts, like, got my sweatshirt, my sports bra on. I mean, not looking any kind of fancy. And he starts asking. He said things like, I mentioned an ex-husband, and he says, "Where are you from?" What does he say? Whenever they charge, I'll knock off 10%.
Sandy said, if it's not a love story, I don't want to know about the handyman.
That's so funny. It is not a love story. It could have been a love story, but it wasn't my love story. He was handsome, and he was absolutely flirting with me. I was like, what? I didn't even understand, but I recognized certain things like, oh, are you still married? Or where are you from? Or not the where are you from, but are you still married? And so do you live here with your children? Those kind of quick. He was flirting. He was totally flirting with me. He had beautiful eyes. He's from Puerto Rico and had these like beautiful green eyes. But he was talking about other people the whole time he was there. He was talking about other races, his own race. He was really into the stereotype. And I wasn't agreeing with him. I didn't agree with him about anything, actually. I just said, oh, okay. And then finally, I couldn't stand it anymore. I said, gee, he was so general, so broad, But I thought to myself, he's fixing the toilet and I'm not really, it was strange. Yeah. Yeah, no, not really interested. See, you should purposely break some things and call him for more help. He would probably appreciate that. He seemed like a nice guy, but I don't know. But then again, he didn't want my dogs to jump on him. So I had to lock up my dogs when he came in, which is not unreasonable. And they were very good about the request. But then he actually said he was nervous making small talk. What happened? Well, he was talking about people. I remember my mom used to say, what did my mom say? She used to say, great minds, and let me see if I can get this right. Great minds talk about ideas. Medium minds talk about like world events, and small minds talk about people. And then my mom talked a lot about people, actually. But she used to say that, and but it's interesting because so you think he was just nervous? Maybe. Did he say Italians always know a guy?
John. Jody Franks donated.
Awesome, Jody. Then you will be next, my dear. Let me see what what are we doing for you today? How can we serve you today? Let's see. Jody is getting a reading. Do you want past life or current life, dear? No, he wasn't Italian. He was Puerto Rican. But I believe, was he born in the States? Or no, I don't remember. I didn't really ask him that many personal questions. I did notice that he wasn't wearing a wedding ring, because otherwise I would have I don't know. That would have bothered me because I knew he was flirting, even though he didn't overtly flirt. It was very clear. I said, I was married to a man that was Puerto Rican. And he goes, are you still married? I mean, it's exactly how it came out. Like, really?
Past life.
All right, cool. So yeah, somebody flirted with me. Oh my God. I swear it was so unusual because I'm not used to that anymore. So it was a weird feeling. But anyway, he was nice. And he did a wonderful job on my toilet paper holder and the toilet itself. I gave him a 5-star review. Yes.
So it's all fixed, right?
It is. It took a long time, but yes. Now I have somebody who actually enjoys fixing my stuff. And he was very nice. It feels nice, although you weren't. Well, it's not like okay, if I could only go by looks, I would say, yeah, he was very handsome, full head of hair. I mean, he was 60. He looked like he was 50, maybe 45 even. And the beautiful eyes, and he seemed to be maybe sensitive. He said something about something, and then he cried. And I thought, are you just saying that because you're a guy? I have so many things in my head about men and how I don't trust them. And that really occurred to me as I'm talking to this guy. But I need a sexy mind, soul, and personality, not just easy on the eye. Well, yeah, I don't need any of it. I don't need any of it at all. But if I was going to think about even being friends with somebody, I'm not. And then, I also felt like he was, I don't know. I feel like he was, I guess, trying to connect with me, but he wasn't connecting with me with any of it. But very nice guy, did a great job. And somebody flirted with me. Nobody's going to be perfect right away. We're here to help him learn and grow. Maybe that's your chance to help him. Well, She goes, oh, good point. I like it. Yes, I understand. It's not just looks for me either. It was a long lot at 20, 30.
John's being good. Uh-oh.
He might have been nervous, and he was very handsome, but he seemed like a nice guy. But except I don't know how long I would have to say something. If I had another conversation with him and he constantly was talking about, well, like these people do this and this culture does that. And I would have to speak my mind. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to because he was just fixing my toilet. But if we were actually having a casual conversation, like to get to know each other, I would be open about, I don't agree with that. And I would express him why in a very heartfelt way. Anyway. But we can read your mind. Yeah. He did have really nice eyes, though. He did. Amazingly beautiful eyes. I noticed that. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe something else needs to be fixed, and we'll talk again.
Aiden said, what would you do if he calls you or texts you if he asks you on a date?
I would think it's really inappropriate. Because it's a business relationship, I wouldn't feel that was right. I'd feel a little creepy. If I saw him again and he came to fix something and then he asked me, well, then it wouldn't be so creepy. Because he didn't ask permission to call me or text me. So that would be creepy. I don't know. I don't know. I don't, who knows? If I see him again, maybe we'll chat again. But if this guy
he told me all psychics are bullshitters.
Oh, forget
you can't stay angelic very long.
Said that. Forget him. Yeah.
You can't.
Say that again.
I said he can't stay angelic very long, can he?
Oh, John? John. Yeah, I'm rooting for you. Thank you, Aiden. The thing is that I'm really happy being single. Although I did tell Spirit I'm open. I did say that I'm open to a close relation. I did say that. Like the day before. And he actually said to me, somebody else was supposed to do this job, but they didn't want to drive all the way down here. But I did. So he wasn't the guy or the next guy. He was another guy. Anyway, interesting. All right. So next, Bonnie says, would you like me to break something for you? No.
Oh. We have a very angelic crew here, guys.
We do. We definitely do. John says, good read, Kimmie. And somebody says, healing, healthy, soulful love is a whole other level. I appreciate that. And maybe I'll do that one day. You never know. I did say I was open to it. So you never know. I'll let you guys know, though, if it happens to be the handyman. It could be. You never know. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. He definitely was trying to connect, but unfortunately, it wasn't in a way that I related to. All right. Here we go. But he was still in my mind, so the guy's got a half a chance to talk to me again. Maybe my other toilet needs to be fixed. All right. I love the angels, the halos. Woohoo! All right. So next up is the lovely and amazing Jody Franks. You are next, my dear. You are next. Oh, we love you too. We love you too. I think what you were actually asking me is would I consider talking to him again? And I would consider having him fix something else and talking while he's here. That's what I would consider. And see how that goes. I'm not that open to anything. But I mean, Spirit says, okay. It was, but it's just reminding me that I've got some contrast, some limiting beliefs going on about men, or relationships, that kind of relationship. So that's okay. Not men in general, because I love John. We're friends. He's my brother, soul brother. So yeah, but the idea, not men in general at all. And I love Aiden too. It's definitely I have not issues.
Relationship.
Yeah, I have limiting beliefs that I'm recognizing. I don't want to say I have. I'm recognizing limiting belief thought patterns when it comes to thinking about a potential relationship. in that way. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't think I expressed that well, but I didn't want to create a reality right now that blocks any potential greatness and wonderful, loving things happening in my life. So, oh, you're awesome, John. And we are going to read for Jody right now. So where is Jody? Come back, Jody. I know you're here. Ah, there you are. Past life reading. Past life. On the full buck supermoon. So why is it called the buck supermoon, Kimmie? I wanted to know why it's called the buck supermoon.
Oh. I don't know. Somebody could Google that.
Yes. Can somebody Google that for us, please? Because I've got a meeting to do. All right. This is the last reading for the night, guys. Woohoo! Past life.
Because it rhymes with.
Take it from the most backgrounds. Well, I feel that. I feel that energy. I do.
All right. Let's get our brains on Jody here for a second.
Okay. Awesome. Let me just find Jody's. Just where to go. I just want to bring her back up on that. There we are. Okay.
There we are.
All right. Spirit is showing me a bear. I think you were a hunter. Let me see. Hold on. Sorry about the face I just made. That's my human mind judging. I apologize for that. Because they're showing me a big black bear, and he's like, "Arr." And then I see a bow and arrow. Oh, that's interesting. But you were Native American in that life. And so you honored the bear, and you thanked him after you killed him. But you thanked him and the spirit. And then you and your tribe of elders utilized all the parts, the bones, the skin, the meat, all of it. You wore the fur. It was an honor. It was a special cloak. That was part of your rite of passage as a man in that tribe. As a young man, actually. You were 13 when you killed that bear, but you grew up in that tribe. And that cloak was with you for, they're saying your whole life. Passed on to relatives. I'm asking where you were. They're saying Canada. So you were part of an indigenous tribe in Canada. I don't know the name of any of the tribes there, but let me see if Spirit wants to. It would get very cold. It would get very cold, so it wasn't uncommon to wear fur, but only the greatest hunters and the young men that were being groomed for tribal leadership were given the right to actually kill a bear. And that was something they're showing me that like other boys often ran in fear. But you were not afraid. You were not afraid. You stood in honor of the bear. And the bear willingly, spirit, yielded to you. And the bear is actually happy that you honored him by wearing his fur for all those years. You're saying there was no hard feelings. It was a tribal ceremony. I'm asking them more information about you and that life. Whistling wind or whispering wind. I'm asking for your name in that life. Whispering wind. You were very quiet and stealth in your movements. I gave you the name Whispering Wind. The sound that the wind passes by. It was a beautiful. I'm asking what else? You were a father, an uncle, a brother. You were married, husband. You were married to the daughter of a tribal elder. And you rose to the occasion. Because you had killed that bear as you were through the rite of passage, and based on your own lineage, and then it was your own doing, actually, what you were able to do during your rite of passage, and it connected you to the tribal elder's daughter, so that you were an equivalent match, they're saying. You were allowed to marry her. You had 4 children, 3 boys and 1 girl. You had a wonderful relationship with your wife as well. Good father, good provider. Died at the age of 42. They're saying people didn't live as long back then, but they're also showing me first slippers or first shoes. But that bear was so significant for you, your whole life, really centered around you killing that bear, and the spirit of that bear was with you for your whole life, and is with you now as one of your guides. And that's what I have for you, Jody Franks. So I hope that resonates with you. Please let me know. And I'll pass it on to Kimmie.
Okay, so Jody, we're in the early 1900s. Possibly the late 1800s, but definitely early 1900s. You were a female. You definitely were female. And you were in a relationship with somebody that you did not want to be with. And that actually was carried over from another past life. Okay? That was carried over from another past life. And it was so that you would learn forgiveness of yourself, okay, for not knowing any better during that time, okay? So this lifetime that was in the early 1900s, you carried that relationship over with you. And affected your health. It affected your health in this relationship, and you did not die young or anything, horrible like that. But it did definitely holding in the feelings, okay, holding in the feelings from this relationship that you really did not want to be in caused actual physical health issues. Okay. And um some of the physical health issues, Jody, may be present in this lifetime as well. Okay. Now, what I'm hearing, okay, is Jody, they're saying that you're able to do this yourself, okay, is to call on Archangel Michael, okay, and have him cut the cords for you to this lifetime, because you don't need this anymore. Okay. You don't need this experience in this lifetime now. Okay. You just don't. So if you're having a chronic health related issue, okay, it's been brought over from that lifetime and the lifetime before. All right. And it is no longer necessary in your lifetime now. Okay. So you can call on Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael. Okay. Archangel Michael to cut the cords and Archangel Raphael to heal you. Like Megan said earlier, we offer that as a service as well. If you ever want to look in that direction, I'm not going to twist your arm. Okay. We do offer that as a service, though.
Yes.
So that is something definitely that is no longer serving you in this lifetime. Okay. So, if you can do this, which they're saying you can, okay, if you can do this, cut the cords with Archangel Michael and ask Archangel Raphael for healing. Okay. And if you're having any issue with doing that, then reach out to one of us. We are always here. Okay. We are always here, and we're always willing to work with you.
If
All
that's
right.
something that you're drawn to do tonight, let us know, because we could probably do it tonight. Just add it on to the 3333. Just
Yeah.
55. So we just pay the difference. Let me see what that would be. 55 minus 33. So for another $20, $22.22, we could do it for you now if that's something you want to do. If not, like Kimmie said, you know where to find us. Okay, Jody says, I do have chronic health issues, and I have lately been drawn to Indigenous women.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes. Beautiful. Well, thank you so much for allowing us to read for you tonight. Let me take a look here. All right. Well, this has been amazing, Kimmie and everybody.
I love doing this.
I do too.
I do. I really do. As always, if you want private readings, we both do private readings. We both do private healings. You can check mine out in Rainbow Journey. They're up in the featured section. Megan, I don't know where you have yours. Are they in your business page or
What are we talking about? Sorry, I was looking at
your services?
Oh, actually, my website's under construction, so I don't have them listed anywhere right now.
Okay.
I have to fix that. I must rectify that.
Reach out to in Messenger.
Yeah, reach out to me in Messenger, or reach out to me on my email, highvibrationalmastery@gmail.com. The fastest way to reach me is Messenger, Facebook Messenger.
Yeah.
And, but if you're watching this in the live stream, or you're not on Facebook, you're on Twitter or YouTube, High Vibrational with AL. So HIGHVIBRATIONAL Mastery MASTERY @gmail.com. And you can email me, and I will book an appointment for you personally. I really prefer that to having it automatically done over the, through the website. But I am going to create another list of my services, which have greatly expanded since I had created that original one. So yes. All right. I think we're done for the evening.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you all so much. This has been wonderful. Thank you, Kimmie. You're amazing. I had so much fun tonight.
Oh, thank you for having me.
My pleasure.
Looking forward to our new thing next week. Stay tuned, people.
Stay tuned. We have something brand new coming up next week, and maybe we'll do this on the next full moon, if or something like that. We'll see. Okay. Love you guys. Good night. You're amazing.
Good night.
Be here next Wednesday, same time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 4 p.m. Pacific, 12 a.m. UK, because we have something really awesome planned for you. We're going to be discussing some really cool things, and well, some of it's secret, so you'll find out soon. Oh, and July 22nd, the intuitive development evolution begins. I will post, and in my group, High Vibrational Mastery, in our group, High Vibrational Mastery, the group, and we'll get some stuff going. Okay.
All right.
Love you guys.
Good night, guys.